It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Jazz are away from home as they take on their Western Conference rival in today's game. Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche la NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. In the last meeting for these two teams, the Spurs came away with the win against the Utah Jazz. Looking for the third straight win against these guys this season. They've won them all so far.
Yeah, and last time they faced off, really an easy win. They put together a pretty complete game, but their edge on the glass, for me, still stands out.
Anytime you can seize control of the rebounding advantage, you are in great shape to win any game in this league.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Crowder is the 4 and Gobert is the 5. Mitchell and Ingles are out in the wing, and it's Moutier in at the point. Now AI. After the missed 3 from Jay Crowder. Chalk up 2 there. Now, Smitty, tonight a lot of experience on the floor. Guys who have been going up against each other for a very long time.
You have to have those wily vets. I know young guys get up and down, athleticism, but the vets, they just know how to play, especially when you have one of those experienced guys coming off the bench. He could be very key to making a run and also changing the course of the game.
The guys look for ways to kind of get up for a game, don't they? They like the individual rivalries they see.
Yeah, they love it. Get a chance to look down there and see another guy you've been going against each other for years. It's you versus him in somewhat of a game within the game.
Now let's find out what head coach Quinn Snyder had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that when you're playing against a team as good as they are inside, you have to stop the easy looks. He said if they can keep them out of the paint, they'll be in good shape to win. We'll see, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Murray kicks to AI. And AI with the stuff.
Not fooling around. When AI gets to the rim, he closes the deal.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Outside Crowder. From 12 feet out, will not go. This is off the front iron. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Murray kicks to AI. Pass to Aldridge. Out to AI. Shot clock at 6. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
There's the toughness. AI taking contact on the way up. Powers right through it.
Moutier finds Ingles. Here's Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs.
And the thing about Mitchell, stands only about 6'3", but has a solid frame and long arms, and is very quick off his feet.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And talking about Mitchell, you have the physical profile, and then you have the intangibles.
The first one, he's a highly competitive guy. The strides he's made with his shooting speaks volumes about his work ethic. Great character and very well spoken.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Bertanis, he's checked in for Medu, and it's White in for Murray. Here's Niang. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Now let's take a look at the list of players who have been absolutely lighting it up. These are the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. Fifth on the list, AI.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
And favors kicks to Exum. Stolen by Exum. Pass to Niang. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. They swipe it. And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Dominate on the court, and it's showing up on the scoreboard. Let's see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
Here's Exum after the basket by San Antonio. And the pass to Niang. Pass to Favors. Lock at 6. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. On offense, here are the Spurs. They've got a 12-2 run in progress.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
My opinion, it's been the commitment to pounding the ball inside. That's what's giving them the upper hand.
Utah calls timeout. Steve, when we talk about signature shots in the NBA, what about Aldridge's fadeaway jumper?
Usually starts with him backing down the defender. He turns, faces up, transfers weight from all the way forward to all the way back. Add in the high release point, virtually unblockable.
Walker's checked in for San Antonio. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And now we get a chance to check out Donovan Mitchell. He's one of the standouts over the last month. 6th in steals, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. Aldridge. Basket is good. The assist from AI. AI's got 5 assists in the game. Jazz trail by 14. And here's Exum. And Favors kicks to Kaminsky. They get a hand on it. AI with it. He had 25 points in the win against Minnesota.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Mitchell against White. 5 on the clock. And White with the block. Here's AI. And the jam by AI.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Well, the two go hand in hand. Matching your strategy to your personnel is key.
And so it's San Antonio in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot for... We welcome you back to No Change. San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Medu, he's checked in for Davis Bertans. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Walker. AI is checked in for Derek White. And it's Mills in for Ricky Rubio. Mills out there with AI. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Medu in at the 4 slot. That's the San Antonio 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He ended up with 25 points and was very efficient on offense. He picked his spots on when to keep the ball moving or to shoot. His was the kind of all-around performance coaches love to see. It felt like he was a factor in just about every play. Kevin?
Thanks, David, for another reminder of just what an unbelievable performance that was.
One that everyone's still talking about tonight. He dominated that game in just about every way possible.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what he's got in store for us tonight. Maybe he tops himself again. I think he just might do it.
Well, Steve, you look at the core of this Jazz team, Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert, still very, very young.
Mitchell, obviously the youngest, but the Jazz have a good amount of players just entering their prime. Their front office has done a great job of identifying talent in the draft and developing it.
And Favors kicks to Mitchell. Floats one. and misses it off the right side of the rim.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Mills has got his first 2 points.
All day, Mills will do this for you. Lightning quick on the catch and release.
Moutier passes to Crowder. Back to Moutier. Here's Mitchell. A basket good off the assist from Moutier. Moutier's got 3 assists tonight.
His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
AI outside. 27 seconds left in the first half. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Mitchell outside. And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. Count it. Good. AI's got 10 points in the game.
That's just taking it to him. Hard drive, contact. AI never takes his eyes off the rim.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been...
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at AI, in this game, he has been everywhere.
And we saw his work over the first 2 quarters, really pushing the action and consistently finding the open man.
You know, it's so fun to watch the leadership and making his teammates better.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Mitchell and Ingles are out on the wings. Crowder is the 4 and Gobert is the 5. And it's Moutier in at the 1 spot. The Spurs have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. Michigan high school basketball, Steve, has produced a lot of great NBA talent. Yourself, Magic, Chris Webber, George Gervin, the Iceman, and some new great players now are in that category.
Yeah, the list goes on and on. When you start talking about the Derek Holmans and the Spencer Haywoods and Jalen Rose, so many different guys. Now you have guys, Josh Jackson, also Miles Bridges entering into this league right now. Michigan high school basketball has produced a lot of NBA talent.
Here's AI, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
High percentage look for AI, very confident converting in the painted area.
And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for Utah. He kicks it to Gobert. Stolen by AI. In transition, here come the Spurs. AI with the ball. Aldridge, good.
And he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D takes it himself uncontested.
Utah calls timeout.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
Kaminsky is checked in for Utah. Dante Exum comes in for Emmanuel Moutier. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Exum kicks to Kaminsky, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Well, that's awareness. That's vision. AI knows when to shoot and when to give up the rock.
Utah with the ball. Exum passes to Kaminsky. And another steal for him. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease.
AI outside. Here's Aldridge. And good coming on the assist by AI. And that's 11 points for LaMarcus Aldridge. Utah shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing.
Quinn Snyder, one of the more serious and intense coaches in the NBA. He has an MBA and a law degree. Takes a very measured approach to coaching, and it fits the team perfectly.
AI outside. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Steve, you talk about Snyder's intensity, perhaps has one of the sternest faces on the sideline.
That intensity has translated to his defense. He's rebuilt the team on that end. The Jazz players have followed his lead. They play with toughness.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. NBA awards are voted on by broadcasters and writers around the NBA. Do you think that's the best way, Steve, to pick an MVP?
Well, I really think in some kind of way you got to have players more involved, being able to come out and be able to pick the MVP, because these are the players that are going up against these guys. I also would love to see where we have more of the defensive player of the year during the offseason, the rookie of the year in the offseason, obviously giving out more of those awards for the playoffs.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Moutier finds Bradley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Moutier with the basket.
You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
Out to the wing. Aldridge dishes to AI. And the jam by AI.
Ooh, the confidence of AI scoring the basketball. The defense has tried to make adjustments, but with very little success.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's foul number 2 for him.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Now here's Moutier. He's guarded by AI. Mitchell kicks to Favors. Shot clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. AI from long range, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may all. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Medu. Mills out there with AI. And it's Forbes in at the small forward position. Allen for the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Allen's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Jazz. It's AI on the wing, defended by Allen. And the jam by AI.
Here's the thing, AI is going to challenge you. Even after he feels contact, he's going to try to finish the play.
A different look now for San Antonio. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Davis Bertans. DeRozan comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Gobert, he's checked in for Patton. Kaminsky comes in for Bradley. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Mitchell in for Allen. Ellenelli, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Moutier with the ball. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Kicks to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Pass to Moutier. From beyond the arc, a rebound by the Spurs.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And finished off by DeRozan.
Nice read by AI. You see the natural instincts plus the discipline. Hits the roller on time, on point.
Now here's Moutier. T right on him. From 11 feet away, it's good. Moutier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low.
AI passes to Medu. Basket is good. The assist from AI.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Moutier finds Ingles. Off target with his three. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Out to AI. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Player podcast, something we're hearing more of, and it's a growing trend. Good idea, or do you think it could get some guys in trouble?
Kevin, well, some guys, it does a good job of helping their brand, and we love to see guys getting a chance to do other things off the court. And then there are some guys who get a little loose, and they reveal some secrets, or they say some things they wish they could take back. So I think it all comes down to the individual. You gotta understand media before you try to jump out and start doing these podcasts.
Well said.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And AI with the stuff.
He has really come into this second half on an absolute tear. Really impressive effort from him so far.
For Utah, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Moutier, no good. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for San Antonio.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for AI.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
Six on the shot clock, and they pick up 2.
And this is the kind of deficit it would take a miracle to overcome.
I think this hometown crowd agrees with you. They are fired up about it.
Exum deciding where to go with it. Here's Kaminsky. DeRozan with the rebound. It's AI on the wing. The fadeaway. That one good for 2.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about making a bold statement.